And today we are going to bust 3 myths about raising peafowl. Okay guys, welcome back to a fun, fabulous show. I am Ben of SplittinTracks, and today we are going to bust 3 myths about raising peafowl. Yes, I am going to ruffle a few tail feathers today, and I don't intend to do that, but I just want to speak the truth. For those of you out there who want to raise peafowl, don't get intimidated by the professionals saying you got to do it this one way, and everybody knows your peafowl. Only you know your peafowl, okay? So that's a fact, first of all. All right, so now, without meaning any harm, and all due respects to everybody who raises peafowl, I'm going to share with you the experience I've learned over the years. I hear these myths all the time, and I just want to speak out about it, okay? So here we go. Let's bust a few myths. All right. If you guys have been following me for a while, this is not going to be new news to you, okay? But how I give you my perspective on this thing will kind of be new, because you know there are a lot of people out there who swear by the way they raise things and how they have their farm, how they run their farm, and it ain't exactly how the professionals do it, if you know what I mean. So first of all, free ranging. Myth is you cannot free range peafowl on just a couple acres. They'll run off. They don't know the boundaries. Okay, well, I have free range peafowl. I have a couple acres and they stay on it. Okay, now there have been some times when they ventured over the fence or whatever like that, but they still come home. You know what I mean? They do know their boundaries, but they'll venture off just to explore. So you can raise peafowl on just a couple acres. It has been done. I am doing it, and that's all I really want to say about that. Penny is our example here. Okay, let's check out our peacock over here. I saw him over here just a while ago. Prince, hey buddy. Oh, Prince, where are you, bud? Oh. Huh. Thought I saw him back here. Where's our boy Prince? He's so camouflaged, he's probably right in front of me and I don't see him. Oh, there he is. He's hanging out back there. Okay, there is Prince right there. How you doing? And then Louise and her baby chick. That brings us to our second myth. That peahens aren't good mothers. Yeah, well, that is false. There might be some peahens out there who aren't very good mothers, but this one right here, Louise, she raises this chick just fine out here in the woods. She sleeps up here in the tree. I think this is her tree, as a matter of fact. She taught her baby how to sleep up way up high in the tree. And then, yeah, she's a very good mom. She is very protective of that baby. When she first hatched that baby out, anything that came around, she would attack it. You know, besides me, of course, because, you know, I take care of them. She knows that. But the game hens would come close. And some of the hens would come close. See, look at this. Pea chick's coming right up to me. They know who feeds them. But yeah, she is a good mom. Very good mom. Yeah, like I said, too, some peahens might not be very good moms or whatever, but they can be good moms. Okay. They want some treats. I gotta give them some treats later. Yep, just Thelma and her baby. Raise that pea chick just fine. So any of you guys new to Peafowl, you guys want to get some Peafowl, you're looking for some advice, okay, you could follow the advice of professionals. They raise Peafowl successfully, yes, but you're going to know your own Peafowl. After you raise them up for a little bit, you're going to know them. So you're going to know what they can take, what they can't take, how they handle the different weather conditions, you know, how far would they venture off from your farm, and all that. So don't be discouraged when you think outside the box. You know, sometimes when people say something and it's set in stone, everybody follows that path and it becomes the big path and everybody starts doing it, you know, and yes, it'll work, okay? But that doesn't mean it's the only way, all right? Now, the next myth, it's a big one, okay? It's very controversial, and I'm gonna share that with you guys right now. The myth is you can't brood your pea chicks on the ground. Keep them off the ground for 4 months. Yeah, like I said, I might ruffle a few tail feathers here, but I brood my chicks right on the ground. And I believe it builds their immunity up stronger, helps build antibodies, and overall makes a strong chick, okay? Now, they sometimes when you raise chicks, some pass on. Of course, you're gonna lose some. Well, that happens with chickens or pheasants or anything like that. But if you put your babies right on the ground, I believe it makes their immune system stronger, you know? So, let's go check them out. Okay, and here we have a couple pheasants in there. Okay. Now we have, see that pea chick right there? Just sunbathing under a heat lamp. Sometimes we'll do that, just stretch all out. But obviously, oh, I have 3 pea chicks in here. See it jump right up? Nothing wrong with it. Anyhow, there's 3 pea chicks in here, raising them up, doing just fine. Done it for years, and I have no problems. Yes, pea chicks are more susceptible to coccidiosis, but if the conditions are right, or the pen is clean, and it's not wet or muddy or just filled with nasty poop or droppings or whatever, you know, they have just as much chance as any other chick. So you can breed them on the ground. I have some older ones in here we're gonna go check out right now, but yeah. Now, I by no means am trying to change the way you guys do things, okay? If what you're doing is working, that's what I'm all about, okay? I'm all about what works. This is what works for me. For the amount of chicks I have around here, I could not raise certain groups off the ground in wire cages for 4 months. I'm not gonna do that, and I don't have to. This is what works for me. So what works for you guys, keep doing it. That's great. That's what it's all about. But you guys have reached out to me and have told me that, hey, I do things certain ways that some people don't say it's the right way. The stereotypical, keep them off the ground. I've had mine on the ground and they do just fine. And yeah, I'm there with you. Done the same thing. Anyways, here's our older group of chicks. Right there. See in there? I got a Reeves pheasant in there. Some pea chicks. A Swinho. And there's a female ringneck right there. Yeah, these guys are doing great. They're on the ground. No problems. And I personally believe that it has to do with pea chicks eating their own poop, because they need to be taught a little bit better than other chicks how to eat or what to eat. So if they're eating the dirt, they're eating nastiness where the coccidiosis is, they're gonna die. Yes. So yeah, what I'm trying to say here is teach them what to eat right away. I start mine off with medicated chick starter and egg crumbles, and they stick with that. As long as they stick with that, I have no problems. Just think about it in nature. This species did not survive with people raising them off the ground for 4 months. They did roam free, and some still roam free. So ground ain't too bad. Build up those immunities. Do what works for you guys. That's the whole point. If it works, keep doing it. If you find other things that work that are contrary to what I say, then that's great too. Just do what works. So in summary, do what works for you guys. You don't have to follow everybody's path. If what you do works for you, even though it's, you know, contradicting what I say or what any other professionals say, don't worry about it. If it works, keep doing it. You don't have to follow everybody's path. So on that note, guys, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye now.